Don't talk about my money. The three things that hurt people the most in the world are arguing with the common people and an empty wallet. Among them, an empty wallet hurts people the most. So don't tell even your closest friends how much money I have. Human beings are hurt just because someone else has more than you. Everyone claps in front of you and seems to be happy with you, but in your heart you are not. It is human nature to ignore people who have less money than me and to be jealous if they have more money than me, especially if an acquaintance who used to live with me suddenly became rich. At that time, the intensity of jealousy increases. At the same time, it is easy to ask for or expect something for granted and act as if it is natural for me to receive more. Eventually, the relationship comes to an end. So no matter how close your friends or family are, never talk about the money you have. Don't brag about yourself. What I think of before others, even acknowledge me, devalues the job and makes me less and less attractive. When you see someone who only boasts about themselves, every time you meet them, you feel antipathy. Even if you are by your side right now, good people will leave you, including those who will leave. Don't tell me more than necessary about my private life. The selfish nature of man makes him insensitive to the suffering of others. Therefore, there are few people who sincerely worry about my private life and comfort me. Rather, my story will spread around and be consumed as a topic to relieve boredom, or someday it will come back to me as a dagger. Subscribe. Also, if you reveal too much about yourself, you will have the experience of moving away from people rather than getting closer to them. Human relationships continue to change over time. It's very close now, but what will happen in a few years is between people. No relationship can last forever. If I have a bad relationship with someone who is good at my deep personal life, there will be many things I need to care about unnecessarily. In particular, I need to be more careful not to be exposed to judgment and criticism from others about my bad habits or unfortunate family history. Keeping certain parts of your life a secret can help others perceive you as a more dignified and respectable person. It would be foolish to go home and say, "I wish I hadn't told you after talking about my personal life that I shouldn't reveal." Cultivate humility to avoid unnecessary jealousy. Sincere and secure people don't feel the need to constantly brag about their success. Know your worth and don't demand validation from others. Continuing to talk about my good deeds or achievements can make me look arrogant and people may start to avoid me. It's better to let your true personality shine through your actions rather than trying to prove yourself with words only. People who truly appreciate my kindness or generosity will remember it and return the favor one day, even if I haven't revealed it to anyone. Humility and genuine kindness are what make others truly love me, and it is important to cultivate these qualities in myself rather than rely on boasting. Don't gossip about other people's flaws. Swearing at someone makes me look negative and damages my own reputation. Even if you feel that you are forming a bond with another person by gossip, it can lead to suspicion and mistrust of you, especially in social situations where trust is important. Remember that what you say about others can make you reflect on yourself, and negative stories can spread quickly and damage your social standing. Even when I have to object or point out someone is wrong, it is important to approach it tactfully and without direct criticism. Listen to their point of view, empathize with their situation, and speak in a constructive way to help them grow. Don't give unnecessary advice or criticism. This is because it damages the relationship and leads to a lack of trust or respect. Instead, build positive relationships by offering genuine support and encouragement. Each of us has our own circumstances. Giving opinions or advice about the behavior of others is not always necessary or helpful. It is enough just to sympathize with and listen to the words, "Don't tell me about my weaknesses." There is a saying that everyone is born with an axe in their mouth. Foolish people speak recklessly, and the words cutting themselves down with that axe come out of one person's mouth and enter the path of 1,000 people. Diseases follow the mouth, and troubles follow the mouth. Even when you are forced to talk about your weaknesses, you never have to reveal them all. Don't have deep conversations with people you don't have a deep friendship with. Always be careful, because once you spit out words, you can never pick them up again. Think one more time. Is it appropriate for me to say this? Will I not regret it? Talking a lot like a talkative person doesn't make you popular or get more recognition. A mistake and a useless word may wipe out the reputation and image you have built up over the years. There are words that are good to tell, and there are stories that are better to hide. When you can't decide whether you should talk to someone or not, first, look carefully at the other person and wait until you are sure of the person's character. Then it will be clear whether you can tell or keep it a secret. Man finds comfort in the weaknesses of others and secretly enjoys the misfortunes of others. Don't think that telling others about your weaknesses will help them. Remember that weaknesses are and can be overcome on your own, not with someone else's help. Don't talk about your goals. Seeking advice and support from others can help, but people's opinions and perspectives are often mutually exclusive. It is different and relative to each person's experience. The most dangerous thing in the world is advice from those who haven't tried it. There is no need to get caught up in the groundless judgments and evaluations of people who do not understand me. In the end, it is up to me to create and achieve my goals. You may be better off knowing your goals alone until you have made some progress towards them. Discussing your goals too early can expend unnecessary energy and prevent you from putting in the real effort needed to achieve them. I may face criticism or suspicion from people who do not fully understand my goals. Self-control is the greatest victory. If someone is saying bad things about you, live with the belief that no one will believe them. Like a swarm of flies that only aim for wounds, without touching a clean place. The wicked ignore the strengths of others and become frantic to find only the weaknesses. So do not mingle with the wicked who will use you as a shield. And don't be like a swarm of flies. No one is more hated than those who tell the truth. No matter how much sorrow you have, do not receive sympathy. For in that pity there is also a thought of contempt. Beware of self-deception. We end up being what we think we are. Always beware of unconscious self-deception. Humans are beings who are bound by the body. Therefore, man can never be satisfied unless he is free from desire. If you want to see what a person is like, look at what he does when he is in power. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching.